Hello and welcome to the channel. This is my Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra and I shall be returning this S20 Ultra to Samsung, as in the title, because I'm not 100% happy with it, and for a phone that costs £1,199 it should be perfect, but unfortunately it's not perfect, and I'm going to explain to you why I'm going to be returning it. In fact, this is my second Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. The first one I sent back because of a cosmetic issue and because of the battery wasn't holding up as well as what it should do, in my opinion, for a phone that's got 5000 mAh battery. And now I'm going to show you the cosmetic issue which I've got on this one as well, which is one of the reasons why I'm returning it. Now, if you look closely at the top of the phone, you can see that the glass back at the top of the glass is sitting proud of the metal frame, and it's pretty much the same at the bottom of the phone as well. Now, this is what it was like on my first Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra, which I sent back. That looks slightly worse than this along the top, and I just thought it was a cosmetic issue, just a manufacturing issue, and I thought the second one would be okay, but apparently I would say all of them are the same, which in my opinion, if it's supposed to be like that, it's not very good if you have to drop the phone, because the edges of the glass is unprotected and you're likely to break it unless you've got it in a case. Also, if you look closely at just above the camera module, it's probably not showing up too well on here, but if you hold it up in daylight and that, you could actually see the adhesive which holds the glass back on showing through, which does show up quite prominently on the Cosmic Black S20 Ultra. On the Cosmic Grey one you probably wouldn't see it because the adhesive is grey, and I know that the adhesive is grey from the teardown videos, and that's the only thing I can think of why it looks like that along the edge above the camera there. But nevertheless, I think they're probably all the same. If anyone else would like to comment on that, feel free to do so. Now, the second issue I'm having with the phone, is which a lot of people have complained about on here, is with the camera. The camera is really good. It takes real good photographs and good video. Although 8K video I don't think is a lot of cop, but that's not a lot of use to me anyway, so not worried about that. But like every other people on here have reported it, that the focus isn't always spot on. It sometimes takes a while to focus, and despite the software update, it has greatly improved, but it's still not 100%, and Samsung still needs to work on this and address this. Now, the third problem I'm having with the phone, which appears to have only showed up since the camera focus update on it, and to be honest, it doesn't look so severe on camera when I explain it to you on here. But what I've noticed is that there is a shift in the color temperature when it is warm. The whites look slightly off-white. They look like they've got a green tint or lap blue, not quite right, and the low lights aren't quite as good as what they should be. Whether it's set in the 60Hz refresh rate or the 120Hz refresh rate, they're still not 100% in my opinion. But when the phone is cool, the colours appear to be fine. Now, I know other people have reported on here when I looked into this that there is an issue with the display on the Exynos models, which is what this S20 Ultra is, where when it's set in 120Hz on certain apps, the low lights have a very green tint to them, and when the brightness is about 30%, set at 30%, or when the battery is about 5% or something. So I was reading anyway, but I'm not having as severe problems as that. But I am noticing a colour shift, and I know if I do look closely and I put it on the put the grayscale bars up, which I'm going to try and demonstrate on camera, but I don't think it'll show up too well. But you can see there is a slight colour shift between the 60 Hz and the 120 Hz. But when the phone is warm, the grayscale is still not how I'd like it to be. I can compensate on the RGB settings, but I'm not happy with that solution, because obviously it's still going to shift about a bit, and I don't think that's acceptable. So here it is in the 60 Hz setting. Now we'll switch over to the 120 Hz refresh rate. Now we'll go back to 60 Hz. Now we'll go back to 120 Hz. Now we'll go back to 60 Hz. Now I don't know how well that really showed on camera, but it is quite noticeable. But when the phone is cool, the colours and the grayscale, they're absolutely fine. But for how much the phone is, I'd have expected it to be a lot better than that. But yeah. So feel free to comment below, and hope you all stay safe out there. Thanks for watching.